Coming up next on the STEM show, where we create opportunities and solve problems, I'll be talking to students and teachers about their STEM experiences. Hello, and welcome to the STEM show. Today I'm in the field talking with students and teachers from Lyndale, Central, and Old Mill South about their STEM experiences.
Hello everybody, my name is John Kaiser. I am the STEM coordinator for Old Mill Middle School South. So the middle school STEM programs is lottery based, so anybody in 5th grade can apply for it. And if you're selected, you do have to make a few commitments. You have to commit to a week-long summer program every year. You have to attend mandatory STEM Saturdays, in which we sometimes are here to school and sometimes we travel to different places around the county to do science and tech type things and build those experiences. And in your 8th grade year, you have to do a change maker project. That is kind of like a capstone for your middle school STEM experience. So we do all kinds of field trips. We do everything from small, like 30 student field trips, to local manufacturing facilities such as Atlas and CARE. We also do bigger field trips where we take whole grade levels out to places like iFly and sometimes museums down in DC. Honestly, success in the STEM program really boils down to the student just doing what's asked from their teachers. Completing assignments are structured to build capacity, and it all just kind of goes from there. If you work hard and do the things that are asked of you, you'll be successful in this program.
Hi, my name is Riley, and I'm a STEM student at Old Mill Middle South.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'm also a STEM student at Old Mill Middle South.
Some of my favorite activities in doing STEM was all the field trips and out-of-school experiences that we had to have, because we were able to just learn about different career opportunities and what we can do after middle school.
I also enjoyed the field trips, but I also really enjoyed doing all of the group projects with STEM students like Change Maker and just all the science projects that we had to do with Gateway to Tech. I've benefited from being in the program by really improving my research skills, so I'm really able to dive deep into certain topics to understand them better.
I've benefited from being in the program because we got to learn about different career paths that include STEM, and our Changemaker project was an underwater mapping remote operated vehicle that we called UMROV, and it was to help mitigate the problems of global warming and unpaid child labor.
So how we initially found out about this problem was through a YouTube video about an underwater mining company called the Metals Company, and we were really interested in the impacts that they were trying to make. And so we decided that since they're trying to mine underwater, we are going to locate the things that they want to mine underwater.
So we did a bunch of research, and we built an ROV model that would go underwater and map. But we also made sure that our ROV was also eco-friendly and sustainable, because that was kind of the topic we wanted to stay on for our entire project.
So our project originated in a different club that we're in called First Lego League, where we have to do an innovation project. And the theme for that innovation project was deep sea exploration. So this was kind of along the lines of that, where we were building our robot to go in to the bottom of the sea and look for different things that we could mine to explore underwater. And so we did this project and we presented it twice to judges at different competitions. And then when Changemaker started, we got permission to continue to work on this project, and we actually built our final model of our ROV.
What I would say to anybody interested in STEM is that it might not sound like the most fun, but just all the opportunities and all the people you get to meet, it's definitely worth it. And yes, you have to put in the extra effort, but the extra effort's definitely worth it in the long run.
To anyone joining STEM, I would say definitely do it, because STEM is a whole community and you do have to take extra classes, but you also get put in classes with the same people all year. And you really get to know the people and you become friends with almost everyone. And it's really fun when you go on field trips and you have to do projects together because you all know each other really well.
So my name is Rick Hall, and I have been the STEM computer science teacher at Lindale Middle School since the program started 11 years ago. STEM is different from a typical middle school class because there are higher expectations. The students have both behavior and academic contracts where they're expected to maintain a certain grade point average and certain behaviors. STEM has some really cool trips every year. We do Luray Caverns. We have overnight sixth grade camp at the Science Center in Baltimore. I run the Robotics Club, which is a STEM club, and we travel to Texas for the World Robotics Tournament every year. We just recently got back from Dallas this year. We have a lot of amazing community business partners. We work a lot with Daily Computers. We work with Stewart Technologies. We work with a lot of tech companies and a lot of just local business partners. Even like our local 7-Eleven donates to help out our robotics club. So this school year, I think most proud we were recognized. A group of our STEM students were recognized by Senator Pam Beidel on the floor of the state Senate building for winning a state championship in robotics last year.
I'm Usman Sharif. I'm at the STEM program in Lindale Middle School.
My name is Lawrence Thomas, and I'm in the STEM program at Lindale Middle School.
At the end of elementary school, my parents just applied for like many magnet programs all around the county, and STEM was the one that I got into. So,
STEM was a big thing in my elementary school, and I wanted to join it because of the opportunities and field trips that we get to go on. The activities that we get to do in the STEM program we're STEM Saturdays, where not every Saturday, but Saturdays we get to go on trips to boats and other fun museums.
For me at least, one of our, in STEM, we get to have a computer science class from 6th grade to 8th grade, and it's always been one of my most favorite classes. And that also let me joining robotics, which we do a bunch of fun activities in robotics. So our Changemaker project was centered around recycling and rising temperatures. We did research on how rising temperatures were negatively affecting different things around the globe, and in the Chesapeake Bay, how the average temperatures have risen. So recycling can help to greatly reduce rising temperatures. So that's what our Changemaker project was based around.
My Changemaker project was on people that couldn't afford equipment, sports equipment, and then we had a day in Lindale where we get to pay for uniforms because our school has uniforms, and then all that money went to a fund for kids that can't afford their equipment.
A student who really wants to achieve academic success and wants to go into a STEM career when they're older would probably do best in the STEM program.
A student that wants to take their opportunities to the max extent, because some kids, they don't know how to take opportunities. We don't have them.
My name is Annalisa Elise, and I go to the STEM program in Lindale Middle School.
My name is Jai Scalito, and I go to the STEM program at Lindale.
Some of my favorite STEM activities were the field trips, hands-on STEM activities, and the STEM Saturdays that we went to. Some field trips were like the Spy Museum or the Amazon Prime workplace, so yeah. It's helped me with learning more about STEM, so maybe in the future, if I'm ever interested in STEM jobs, then that can help me.
It helped me maintain my grades and learn more about STEM too.
Some challenges were the higher expectations and more work because we weren't STEM. More work could be like the Changemaker projects. For example, some classes we had to take computer science and gateway to tech. A student that would do well in STEM is a determined and hardworking student who is also interested in doing STEM in the future for jobs.
Hardworking and people who want STEM jobs, like building and stuff.
It's Georgia Ladd from Central Middle School STEM. I am the site coordinator. I've been teaching STEM for 15 years. The STEM program is different in their encore classes. Students get a wide variety of exposure of robotics, project-based learning, and research classes. Some of the really cool trips that we've been on, we start the year with the Smithsonian Environmental Research Center. We have a partnership with them, and kids do a lot of outdoor research gathering with biodiversity. We also have some really cool trips trips. We do Climb Zone for 7th grade, and we actually visit the Raven Stadium for 8th grade students, and also Topgolf. So during the College and Career Fair, we've had over 400 guest speakers come into the building with a wide variety of experiences for both college and directly to career. Some examples might include some engineers from Collins Aerospace, which is right down the street from Central Middle School, and also from NSA. So if you're interested in the STEM Magnet program, the very first thing that you need to do is connect with your school guidance counselors in elementary schools. They're going to be your best connection. Wait for October. Applications open in October, and apply online.
My name is Jameson, and I'm in the STEM program at Central Middle School. I wanted to join STEM because I heard about all the field experiences that they provide. Some of my favorite activities were the Maryland Science Center and the Walters Art Gallery. I benefited from being in STEM because it introduced me to multiple different career options for my future. Some of the careers I'm interested in are engineering and architecture. My Changemaker project was the College and Career Fair at my school. I chose this because I wanted to provide an insight for the kids of Central Middle on what their future could be too. If I can make one suggestion for the STEM program, it would be change the Changemaker project back to an all-year event.
My name is Delilah, and I'm with the STEM program at Central Middle School. I heard about the STEM program when we were applying for high school programs for my older brother. We stumbled across the middle school programs, and STEM just kind of called to me. I benefited from being in STEM in a multitude of ways. I've learned to speak up for myself, and to think critically. Challenges I had during STEM were definitely transportation. I live about half an hour away from the school, and my bus ride is upwards of an hour every day, which made it very hard to get to and from school for events and just on the daily. We are at Sandy Point for the end of the year 8th grade STEM trip, and we are making cardboard boats to test and see if they'll float in the water.
Who's going to be the one that's going to test it?
Me.
Nice.
I hope it floats because I don't have a spare clothes. So I hope it floats.
Yeah.
How would you get back? This back here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a paddle.
Oh, okay. Do you have enough cardboard, or do you need more?
We're gonna get more.
All right, cool.
We're gonna get one extra sheet to make a paddle.
You can make. No, so it's not astronaut. You fold it right here. Yeah, and we add another thing right here.
What's on your feet, girl?
Sorry, it's grassy. And then you add another thing right here, and then we can add.
Keep touching it.
Akiva, you heard me?
No.
Oh, where's the camera? Hey, hey.
Hold on.
I wonder what that is.
So they have a special award. So Sarah Lukaitis, Lauren Lyman, Kenzie Lyman, and Charlotte Ryder, please come up.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope the information shared about STEM inspired you. And remember, don't be afraid to take advantage of your opportunities because you never know where they may lead.